crazy. You go from this like la la land, you just think you're in this lake, and then all of a sudden there's blackness all around you.
Another hot day at Isla Mujeres. I came back to the hotel that Jordan helped me install that curtain for. That's my little baby, just made out of marine umbrella, because I wanted to put up that TV curtain that I just made as well. So we were lucky enough to find work once we got here, and we've been really busy. So, and I guess I'll show you a little bit more of the TV cover. It's fairly simple. I just put a drawstring here, some really strong elastic, and then it ends right here with 2 drawstrings so you can tension it after you have it on. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It's a little bit baggy, but I'm not sure if there's much I could do about that except for, I guess whoever's putting it on next time can tension it more, but I think it looks good. So today's a big day for Jordan. He's moving on up the social ladder and becoming the net controller of the Isla Mujeres cruising net. So he's just practicing a little bit right now, and we'll see him in action in a couple minutes. How do you feel, bud?
I feel a little nervous.
Yeah?
I feel a little bit like bummed that I have, like, disappointed in myself that I've given myself a responsibility that I have to do 3 days a week, but it'll probably be rewarding. I'm sure I'll be happy about it.
Just pretend like everyone out there's naked.
That's true, they probably are.
Yeah, I mean, you could get naked too. I would support that.
Maybe I will.
Okay. We'll continue to film. This is real life. Stay tuned. We got all of YouTube rooting for you.
Good morning, Isla Mujeres, and welcome to the Isla Mujeres Cruisers Net. Our first order of business: is there any emergency, medical, or priority traffic? Please come now. All right, general check-ins. Who's awake out there? Please come now.
Tropical Fun, good morning.
Good morning, Tropical Fun.
Aloha, Delphinia.
Aloha, Delphinia.
Nice, bud. What'd you think?
It was fun, yeah. It was like stressful just because, you know, you're thinking about all these people listening to you.
Yeah.
But it's just like talking on Footloose, you know, same exact thing. It's really nerve-wracking at first, and then after a while, I'm sure it's like you could do it in your sleep. Like, you just don't even notice that there's 40 people watching. So. Yeah, it was fun.
You did good, kid.
Yeah, thank you. Morning, everybody. Today is September 24th, and I just want to show you real quick the project that we're going to be working on for the next month or so. This Bertram right here, we're going to be building a swim platform extension to, and here's the mastermind of the job, John.
No, really just the guy that gets the coffee.
That's right, and the coffee guy. But ultimately what we're going to be doing is on this Bertram, we're going to be making a swim platform, just like on John's boat here, Second Star. He built this extension onto his boat, and we're going to be doing the exact same thing onto this Bertram here. It's going to take us, it's going to be a big project. It's going to take us, you know, I'm guessing at least a month, but I want to show you what we're going to be working on today. So this is our workstation for the time being under this palapa, which is real nice. And we're just built one table yesterday, and be building the second one today, and that's going to be where we're going to be laying up a lot of the Nitacor fiberglass panels, as well as will just be our tables for working on. So this is the very beginning of the project. So John's using his English wheel here to try and bend this flat bar of aluminum.
Go get a straight edge.
And that's going to be a part of the frame that attaches to the transom. So this is where the actual through bolts are going to be, and this piece is going to go vertically on the edge of the transom and follow the curve of the hull. So that's what we're bending it for. Okay, so here we're putting one of the longer pipes through the English wheel to get a curve in it, and it's going to be this piece right here in the drawing. Also, if you look here, it's going to be this one. So the aftermost pipe that is at the deck level. So John's just tightening down that English wheel and then rolling it through time after time until we get that right curve to match the transom on the Bertram. You can see the metal pipe, and it's bent pretty much perfectly to that curve of the transom, and it's a pretty significant curve, so that was relatively easy.
Now we get to do it again.
Yeah, let's do it again. So here we've got the very aftmost tubes, and then the side tubes that have bends in them, there and there. So this is the outline of the eventual swim platform right here. This is the end of day, what is it, John? 4? Day 4, and you can see we've got the here we go. We've got the frame on, tacked on at least for the most part. Here's the other side here. So although it doesn't look like much, we got the correct camber that the deck's gonna have via this beam here. This beam also matches the curve of the transom, and the extension from the hull matches the curvature of the hull itself. So we've nailed out most of the
Difficult parameters.
Yeah, difficult parameters, the levelness, the curves, the angles. So from here we're gonna have a really perfect structure to build from. So we're gonna put the beams that go from the transom out to this aft tube pipe for the deck tomorrow, and then after that we're gonna put her in the yard and start putting, and we're gonna have to start glassing Nitacor panels or sheets as well. But yeah, we're gonna haul her out and keep going with it. How you feeling, John?
I'm feeling really good.
Feeling good.
On schedule, and we get to quit early today.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, beer 30.
Oh, beer 30. Might be old wine 30 for me.
Yeah. Today we are glassing our Nitacor panels, and we've got quite a few of these to do, but these are the last 2 that we're doing. So we've got the Nitacor sheets right here, and then our fiberglass going right on top. We're only glassing one side of the panels now, and then once we assemble it onto the extension, we'll put the other side on. But anyway, here's John rolling on some epoxy over here now, and it's a pretty simple and quick process, but we've run into a couple issues, like we've realized that doing it in direct sunlight can be a problem because hot air kind of expands up into the glass and can cause bubbles, but we're perfecting the art.
I'm your man from time to time, so alone, you're my high, and your ways behind my back, make 'em burn, make 'em cry, tell him that you said it's my goal.
So this is the extension. We have made a lot of progress. We've glassed the entire bottom side. So right now the extension is upside down. So we glassed over all of the Nitacor. So now there's 3 layers of glass total on the outside, and then 1 layer of glass on the inside of the Nitacor. Then we sprayed some epoxy primer just to get a basic, layer of fairing onto the bottom, and then sanded that down relatively smooth, fair enough for the bottom, seeing as how we're going to be putting some barrier coats and then bottom paint on top of it. And then what we're doing today is we're actually going to get a couple guys together, flip it over, and then attach it to the transom. So we're going to be bolting the thing on, putting some sealant in, and then we can get started on the upper surface of the extension, which, as you can see right now, there's no Nitacor and no glass on. The reason that we took it off to begin with was twofold. First of all, it allowed us to have a horizontal surface to work on while glassing and fairing the bottom, which is important, but also because John had to weld a lot of these metal seams here on the metal that actually attaches to the transom. And he couldn't do that completely while it was in place because it would literally catch the fiberglass on fire. So just a little bit too much heat. So took it off, John welded everything out, and then we pretty much completed the bottom of the extension. And so yeah, today we're gonna put this bad boy on and finish up the top. So we're making headway. Okay, bud, what's special about today?
Today we're going to Tulum.
I'll give you a ticket.
For being so hot.
For being so hot in public. Buddy, how you feeling?
Sleepy.
Yeah?
Ready?
You feeling hot?
Yeah, I'm ready for the rebirth.
Yeah?
Do you want to go to Tulum and I'll go to the rebirth?
No.
Go to Tulum. Okay, we just bought our second class tickets to go to Tulum. They said it'll take 2.5 hours. The next first class bus wasn't leaving until 1:15, so we wanted to just be on our way.
Is this our bus, buddy? About to find out.
I think this is us.
So, got on the bus. It's pretty nice, but as you could probably hear, they've got some Mexican elevator music playing, and it's really loud, and it's super annoying because like we can't even listen to an audio. Oh. Alright, buddy. How was the ADO? How was second class?
Well, I feel
For a first class girl.
For a first class kind of girl, I feel a little bit like a baby, but I'm just gonna lay it on you. I got really seasick on the ferry terminal from Isla Mujeres down to Cancun, and so I already had kind of a headache. And we got on the bus, and it was like, nice and comfortable, but like only slightly ventilated. And then the driver just starts blasting this music, which at first is a little bit, kind of exciting and quaint. But then just got really, really loud, and eventually I got a migraine, and it was just a little bit tortuous. So
it was hot.
It was hot.
And you had the window open so the air conditioning didn't do anything?
Yeah, it was just really loud.
Yeah.
So eventually I just asked the driver if he could turn it down. And I don't think he was happy about it, but like, it was really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So, yeah, maybe I'm not cut out for fun.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go find a place to stay. I'll
right.
follow you.
Okay, it's this way.
I actually think it's the other way.
This way.
He doesn't like you. Okay, bud. What do you think of your digs?
Pretty sweet.
Yeah?
Pretty comfortable.
Yeah?
Yep. You can go look at the temple bed and I'll be here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is it. The weary traveler. Okay, let's go do something fun. Okay, bud, so where are we going? What's the plan?
We got here a little bit later than we anticipated, so we're going to check out one of the only cenotes that we read about that closes a little bit later than the other ones. So it's called S02E22, and I guess back in the day, taxi drivers used to use it as a place to wash their cars, so colloquially, it's called like the car wash. So we're going to go there. Hopefully, we might have it to ourselves because it's not such a sunny day today, so yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Okay, bud, you ready to do this?
Ready to do this. Because the top of the water is really murky, but once you get down to the bottom, it's so clear. You just want to stay down there for hours. All of a sudden there's just darkness. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's crazy. You go from this like la la land, you just think you're in this lake, and then all of a sudden there's blackness all around you. And it's kind of creepy. Then you start going up, and it's longer getting up than you think. And then before you know it, you're underneath the tree. You're like, I want to get out of here. So.
Yeah, the caves are pretty extensive. So all of a sudden, it just, things get dark, but they don't stop. Like you can just keep swimming, but you can't see anything all of a sudden, and it's pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, creepy buddy?
Pretty creepy.
Loving the creep.
Oh yeah.
What'd you think of Car Wash?
Car wash is a sweet spot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you think of it when you first saw it?
Wasn't it super impressed?
Yeah, I remember the first time we saw the other cenote in Kusama. My mom was like, this is it? Because it was just like a hole in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess the magic is way, way down below.
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, the water is so crystal clear once you get a little bit down, you know, towards the bottom. Like clearer than any water I've ever snorkeled in. Mm-hmm. So, like the colors and everything of the leaves and the like algae down there is really neat.
Yeah, the algae's really vibrant green. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Well, we're just getting ready to leave Car Wash Cenote. It was really fun, beautiful once you get underneath. It just opens up to really cool caves and taverns. When we first got here, there were like 2 divers. But by the time we ended up hopping out, there was like 10 divers in there, which probably means they came from some cave system, which is pretty cool. And then in the last 15 minutes, one of the ladies that I was chatting with said she saw a crocodile where Jordan and I were earlier. So we really wanted to hop in and get some footage of the croc, but it's actually a little chilly. So we didn't bring any towels, so we're trying to dry off now. But it's about 5 o'clock. The cenote is closing, so we're gonna head back to town and get a nibble.
So like this is the car wash right here. This is where we've been swimming, and then like all of this is all underwater caves that people have dived.
We need to come back and dive.
Yeah, we really do.
Gosh, that sounds so cool. Wonder what kind of life they see down there.
Probably none.
Yeah.
All right, so we just left the car wash, and we actually had no way of getting back to Tulum, but we ended up just sticking our, we tried to wave down what we thought was a collectivo, and a dude ended up just giving us a ride.
Yeah.
So, really awesome guy. That was super cool.
Yeah.
So now we're pretty close to Tulum, I think. We actually don't know.
I think we go right at the intersection up there.
Okay, gotcha. Anyway, cool. Almost back to Tulum. Let's get some food and have some cervezas.
Yes, I'm on my way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm on my way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm on my way. Yeah, yeah. I'm on my way. Yeah. Yes, I'm on my way.
Time to dig in.
Heavy road, go easy on me now, and my luck will shine.
All right, guys, what's going on? I'm here hanging out at Skulls Landing in Isla Mujeres. I'm actually just about to upload the episode that you just watched. This is where we use internet a lot of the time, but it's also our favorite bar on the island. We love it here. If you guys are ever in Isla Mujeres, definitely come check it out, Skulls Landing. Also, this is where we shot a lot of the Battle of the Channels episodes. So right over here in the sand is where we did Sandy Holes. The bar there is where we did the beer chug at the end. And then that dock out there is that you can't really see because it's blown out, is where we lived for a lot of the time while we were here. But anyway, getting to the point, this Monday, it is going to be June 11th. We are gonna do an Ask Us Anything live stream, and it's gonna be totally informal. We're just gonna be talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. We also do want to talk about our upcoming sailing plans, because we are going to be leaving Isla Mujeres here shortly, and I'll give you a sneak peek. We are heading south, and it's a little bit of a change of our plans. So if you guys want to find out exactly what we're going to be doing this next season, hit us up on our live stream on YouTube. I believe we should be doing it at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'm sorry, it'll probably be 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And that will be on YouTube. So if you guys have any questions that you want us to answer, you can leave them in the comments below. And also hop onto our Facebook page. We're going to be talking about this. You can leave your comments there as well. Okay, guys, we will catch you guys on Monday.